Wow, what a crazy night, folks. I just got done watching the last game, and it's on the sheet, ready to go. Yeah, boy. You're talking about a crazy night, folks. It was a crazy night. All 12 games are in the books. Let's get right into it. This is the post-game report. Remember, if you happen to come across this video and happen to like it, give me that thumbs up. Really. It really helps. And it promotes the channel good. And if you want to subscribe, folks, please hit that subscribe icon, folks. And if you want to know every time I upload a new video, like if I do an NHL report or if I do one of my vlogs, you can customize it if you want. So let's get right into it. Starting off with Ottawa at Tampa Bay. Going into this matchup, Ottawa was 4-4 and 0 and 8 points. Tampa was 5-4 and 0 and 10 points. I say Tampa will win. This game went 60 minutes. Final score: Tampa 4, Ottawa 3. Lightning had 34 shots on goal with the Senators 15. The Lightning had 12 saves with the Senators 30. Tampa Bay was 1 for 8 on the power play with Ottawa 0 for 3 on the power play. So a very big 2 points for the Tampa Bay Lightning. They're now at 12. We see what happens. Next, the Rangers taking on Philly. Entering this matchup, Philly was 50. I mean, it's not 50. 2, 5, 5, 2, and 1 and 11 points. The Rangers 5, 3, and 2 and 12 points. This game had to go into extra period, overtime, and the final score was 1-0. Shots on goal: Rangers 36, Flyers 19. Rangers stopped all 19 shots. The Flyers had 35. The New York Rangers and the Flyers both went 0 for 3 on the power play. Well, despite picking up a point, the Flyers picked up a point, but New York picked up the extra point to go to pick up their 14th point of the year. And I picked the Rangers, so I'm 2 for 2. Can I go 3 for 3? Let's find out. This one was the Vegas Knights at Washington. Entering the matchup, the Knights were 8-2 and 0 and 16 points. Washington 5-1 and 5-4 and 1 and 11 points. And Washington just got done playing Carolina the next night. They were back at home tonight, taking on the Knights. I said the Knights will win, and this game went to overtime. And the final score in that was 3-2. The Knights had 31 shots on goal, Caps 21. The Knights had 19 saves with the Caps 28, and both teams were 1 for 2 on the power play. Well, Washington picks up an important point compared to last night. They picked up a point and lost in a shootout. This time they lose in overtime. Let's see what happens with the Caps this time around. Next time around. Next, Montreal at Minnesota. Entering the matchup, Montreal was 5-4 and 0 and 10 points. Minnesota 4-4 and 1 and 9 points. I said Montreal will win. Game went 60 minutes, and the final score was Minnesota 4, Montreal 1. The Wild had 31 shots on goal with Montreal, with the Canadians 35. The Wild had 34 saves with the Canadians 27. Minnesota was 1 for 4 on the power play with Montreal 1 for 2 on the power play. Fifth win for the Wild in their 11th point. Still plenty of season left, folks. Plenty of season. You never know what can happen. Next, Boston goes to Pittsburgh. Entering this matchup, Boston was 8-1 and 0 and 16 points. Pittsburgh 4-4 and 1 and 9 points. I said Pittsburgh win, and you saw me wearing the Pittsburgh jersey earlier. Well, this game also went into overtime, an extra period, and the final score was Boston 6, Pittsburgh 5. Shots on goal: Bruins 40 shots, Pens 38. Bruins had 33 saves with the Pens 34. Boston was 1 for 3 on the power play with Pittsburgh 0 for 4 on the power play. Well, despite picking up a point, Boston picks up the important 2. And by the way, both of these teams will meet again, and they'll be playing in the Winter Classic. So, look out. By the way, they revealed the logos today. The retro logos, kind of. And let me tell you something. I don't get Pittsburgh's logo. When do they have that logo? It's supposed to be a retro logo. Weird. Of course, last year the Wild never had that logo. They're a new team, so they had to think of a retro one. Get it? Now let's get back into it. You had the New York Islanders at Chicago. Entering the matchup, the New York Islanders were 5-4-0 and 10 points. Chicago was 4-3-2 and 10 points. I said Islanders will win, and by the final score after 60 minutes, Islanders 3, Blackhawks 1. Shots on goal were Islanders 33, Blackhawks 22. 21 saves for the Islanders, 30 saves for the Blackhawks, and both teams were 1 for 4 in the power play. So very important. 2 points for the Islanders. Well, currently I got 4 wins out of 6 games. Can I keep it up? Let's find out. Next was Nashville at Edmonton. Entering this matchup, Nashville was 3-5-1 and 7 points. Edmonton was 6-3-0 and 12 points. I said Edmonton will win. After 60 minutes, the final score was Oilers 7, Predators 4. Shots on goal, Oilers 37, Predators 23. The Oilers had 19 saves with the Predators 30. Edmonton was 2 for 6 on the power play with Nashville 2 for 2 on the power play. Well, a very important 2 points for Edmonton gives them their 7th win of the year. But once again, folks, the season's young. Anything can happen, so just wait it out, right? Next, the Seattle Kraken taking on the Calgary Flames. Entering this matchup, Seattle was 4-4-2 and 10 points. Calgary 5-2-0 and also 10 points. I said Seattle will win. And this game was 60 minutes, and the final score was Kraken 5, Flames 4. Kraken had 26 shots with the Flames 40. Kraken had 36 saves with the Flames 21. Seattle was 1 for 4 on the power play with Calgary 0 for 4 on the power play. So a very important win. Their 5th win of the season for the Kraken. They're doing better than they did previous season. The first games, they're new. They were new. They're doing better than a lot of people thought. So, wait and see. Next was Florida at Arizona. Entering this matchup, Florida was 5-3-1 and 11 points. Arizona 2-5-1 and 5 points. I said Florida will win. I picked Florida to win, and folks, the Coyotes beat the Panthers by a score of 3-1 in 60 minutes. Shots on goal: Coyotes 21, Panthers 42. Coyotes have 41 saves, Panthers 18. Arizona was 2 for 4 on the power play with Florida 0 for 3 on the power play. So Arizona picks up their 3rd win of the season. It was very important that they did, but who knows what can happen, especially in their temporary arena. Yeah, folks, where they're playing at is temporary. They're not going to be there long, hopefully. Basically, the college arena. Next, New Jersey at Vancouver. Entering the matchup, New Jersey was 6-3-0 and 12 points. Vancouver 2-5-2 and 6 points. I said the Devils will win, and at the end of 60 minutes, the Devils win by a score of 5-2. The Devils had 37 shots on goal. The Canucks 23. The Devils had 21 saves with the Canucks 32. And hold on here, need to double check something fast. Hold up. Just to make sure something. Before I. Okay. I had to check something. New Jersey was 1-for-1 on the power play with Vancouver 2-for-5. The Devils get their 7th win of the season. Not bad. Final game. And this one was a doozy. I watched the last minutes of it. Anaheim at San Jose. Entering this matchup, the Anaheim Ducks were 2-6-1 and 5 points. With the Sharks 3-8-0 and 6 points. This game went into extra period, no score, and this had to go into a shootout. The results of that shootout were the Sharks 1-for-3, the Ducks 2-for-2. Now the reason why the Sharks went the third round is it was 2-1. The Sharks had to make the shot or else it's over. It ended after 3 rounds for them, and the Ducks did not have to take their third. And the final score was 6-5. Shots on goal were tied 44 each. Saves, each team had 39. Anaheim was 0-for-4 on the power play with the Sharks, 1-for-3. Well, the Ducks pick up their third win and pick up a very important 2 points. The Sharks pick up a very important point and got their first OTL of the season. That's it! We're done! Woo! So, how do I do tonight? Well, let's find out. Out of the 12 games, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 for 12 I win. Not bad. Not bad at all. So folks, if you were betting and you bet on those games or all the games, hey, you scored some pretty good dough, believe it or not. Especially better on all the games and teams that I went for, you scored some big cash. You lost on 4, but hey, guess what? You still scored some big money, depending on how much you wagered and stuff. But of course, you don't have to go with my picks. Okay, if you guys did, congratulations to you. Literally, congratulations to August. Well, I'll see you guys later. Pretty much before my dentist appointment. I got a dentist appointment later. So before I get my teeth drilled, yeah, I got getting some fillings today. So I'll be on later, and then I'll be on later tonight. Once again, for the post game report. We only got 2 games this time around, but hey, what can you do, right? So I'll see you guys then. Until, as always, folks, please stay safe. Take care. Remember, the Lord's watching you. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.